is Eric Johnson. I come from a small fishing community up past the Owen Sound area. I've been asked to provide some opening remarks or comments for this evening's honoring. I'd like to acknowledge the grandparents that are in the crowd tonight, the parents, everybody that have sponsored and backed the youth that are going to be coming out here this evening to be honored. I've also been asked to give a land acknowledgement to the Haudenosaunee people, the Anishinaabe people that have belonged to these territories. I also wish to provide a little bit of an explanation to the drum group that's here tonight, the Wolf Spirit Singers, the Spirit Wolf Singers, and to provide a little bit of a context to what you'll be hearing as they sing. It would often be said that the drum is the heartbeat of the people, but when you start to ask elders and other people more about that, they start to talk about the union of man and how man and woman comes together. They create that child inside the mother. As that baby's traveling from the spirit world, it's listening to the heartbeat of the mom. And so when it's listening to that sound, and as it comes to this side, it's really is listening to the sound of life. So it's not just the heartbeat of the nation, it's the heartbeat of the mother, it's the heartbeat of the family, it's the heartbeat of the community, it's the heartbeat of the nation as well. I would like to invite everybody to stand for those that could, out of respect for this song that we're rendering to honor the kids tonight, and appreciate all that you've done to bring the youth to this point. Miigwech.
Hey! Good evening. Please be seated. Before we begin, I would like to just say thank you very much to Eric Johnson for the opening and the Spirit Wolf Singers for leading us in their performance in celebration of our students. It really was a very meaningful way and fitting way to begin our ceremony. Guests, families, friends, and graduates, welcome to Algonquin College's 2022 Spring Convocation. And for those of you here in the audience today, welcome to being back together in person. What an incredible thrill to be together. We also welcome those joining us virtually. We do truly have the best of both worlds. My name is Chris Jansen, and I am the Senior Vice President Academic at Algonquin College. This evening, it is my distinct honor to serve as Master of Ceremonies, helping guide us through all of today's prestigious celebration. Convocation is a very significant event, a time to celebrate, to reflect on your hard work, and to look ahead to the next step in your journey. You, the graduates, came to college with a dream. You have successfully completed your studies with the added challenge of the circumstances imposed by the pandemic, and today you will receive your diploma or certificate, recognizing your accomplishments, resiliency, and the sacrifices you have made to be here today. You are now ready to meet the challenges that lay ahead. We wish you well and are delighted to be here this evening to salute you. We also welcome all of your friends and families who are watching via our web streaming. We're so thrilled you're all able to join us here today for this wonderful celebration. At this point, I would ask all who are able to please stand and join our vocalist, Alyssa Lafreniere, from the OHMS Arts Center here in Perth in the singing of our national anthem. Thank you, Alyssa. And please be seated. I will now introduce the members of the stage party, beginning on my far left. I would ask that they remain standing until all have been introduced, and the audience to please withhold applause until all have been introduced. Laura Stanbra, Vice President, Student Services. Bolu Olutunda, President, Students Association. Michael Dezotel, our elder. Audrey Lawrence, Board of Governors. Stephen Tudor, Board of Governors. Claude Brulé, President and Chief Executive Officer. Chris Hahn, Dean, Heritage Institute, Perth Campus. Sean Barr, Chair, Perth Campus. Dr. Krista Pearson, Registrar. Christine Dawson, Associate Vice President, Experiential Learning and Innovation. Adam Shane, Chair, Applied Science and Environmental Technology. Thank you. And now may I please ask the faculty to stand. Everyone, I would like you to join me in recognizing the faculty of Algonquin College and the contributions they make to the success of our graduates. Thank you. Thank you. Please be seated. I now call upon Claude Brulé, President of Algonquin College, to give the President's address. President Brulé, I invite you to the podium.
Well, thank you very much, Chris. Good evening, graduates of 2022. Bonsoir à tous et à tous. Kwe. I am so happy to be here with you this evening. I know this special moment has been a long time coming, and as your president, I am both humbled and honored to have this opportunity to celebrate your resilience and your achievements tonight. Graduates, this is your day. Congratulations. On behalf of the Algonquin College Board of Governors, I want to welcome you, our graduates, our faculty and employees, family and friends to our convocation ceremonies. You know, it's been 2 years since we've been able to celebrate your significant achievements in person. What a phenomenal experience it is, seeing so many of you face to face, feeling the excitement and the energy of being together with family and friends. Now, speaking of friends, I know that some of you have friends and family who cannot be with us this evening, but are thinking about you with love and pride. So let me add my welcome to all of those who are watching online this tremendous moment this evening. I know that many of you are also joined here by people who supported you and continue to support you, and are likely helped you in some way as you took this journey. Helped you perhaps with encouraging words, late-night pep talks, picking up the slack at home and doing a few of the chores, or maybe providing you an emergency loan, or even better, a grant or two. So let's thank them and let them know we love them. Now, if you're a family member or a friend of a graduate, you can choose to stand or you can wave at our graduate to let them know that our entire college community is showing their gratitude. Thank you all for your support of our graduates. So graduates of 2022, I want to thank you for choosing Algonquin College. We know you had many choices, and we're grateful that you chose us. And you've chosen well, and you can display your certificate or your diploma with great pride. And speaking of that pride, there's another group here today that I would like to thank personally. Our employees, our faculty, our staff, and our administration at the college for the role that each of them played in your journey. I want to especially thank the faculty for the role in getting our learners to successfully complete their program of study. Graduates, your teachers have prepared you to be entrepreneurial, to thrive on change and be resilient, to develop your capacity to pivot with agility, to take calculated risks, and to do so with imagination in order to capitalize on the many possibilities that await you. Now, I know, given the turbulent times that we are living through, you might be thinking, maybe a bit more difficult to discern the opportunities that await you. I grant you that. When we look across the global landscape, there's the tragic and horrific conflict in Ukraine, which has directly affected many across our college community, and is creating socioeconomic ripples that will reverberate for a generation. The pandemic is an ongoing presence in our daily lives, leaving no aspect of our lives unchanged. We continue to acknowledge the consequence of our past and work to be better allies to our Indigenous peoples through our commitment to truth and reconciliation, as well as be better allies to people of color and those who are marginalized through our commitment to equity, diversity, and inclusion. And we witness every day the unescapable impacts caused by climate change. Now, these are indeed enormous challenges, but history has shown us that during periods of great adversity and conflict ultimately bring the best in people. And while it can seem that much of our focus these days is on our differences, there's also ample evidence that what we share in common and what unites us is also being celebrated. And this is certainly something we strive to impart on all our learners at Algonquin College. Now remember that you've learned your skills at an institution that emphasizes not only the importance of being passionate about your work, but also the importance of being compassionate and being guided by strong values such as our college values of caring, learning, integrity, and respect. In this regard, you must be a catalyst for better things, an agent of change for the hope and promise of tomorrow. You've received a great education, the best in your field. Now consider paying it forward. One of the greatest legacy of this pandemic that we've witnessed many acts of kindness and generosity in our community. Whether it was providing or making personal protective equipment, assisting with food insecurity, providing clothing to those in need, raising much-needed funds in community-based charities, or supporting mental health initiatives. This generosity took many forms. And during your time at Algonquin College, I know that many of you have said that nothing gives you greater satisfaction than helping others. Which reminds me of a quote from Winston Churchill, and it goes as follows: "We make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give." And I agree. And my message to all our graduates today is never be afraid to let your humanity shine. You can move mountains, change lives, and be fulfilled both personally and professionally by choosing to be empathetic and compassionate. With kindness as your guide, let the many opportunities that surround you and your desire to succeed be what defines you. Take the dreams you hold in your heart today and be fearless about making them come true. As you prepare to unleash your potential, you can take comfort in knowing that you're not alone. You're not alone. You have families and friends from which you can draw great strength, but you're also part of a family of over 200,000 graduates of Algonquin College. And I encourage you to explore the many opportunities that our alumni and friends network now offers you to stay connected. And speaking of alumni, while I could mention every program at our Perth campus, I do want to give a shout out to past graduates of our business agriculture program here. They've helped provide food at a time when food security is becoming more and more of an issue. And I know these graduates are making a huge difference in all of our lives. And I know that over time, the class of 2022 will also make a difference, wherever you choose to live. Graduates, I hope your time with us at Algonquin College has sparked in you a love of learning, lifelong learning. And as you leave this hall and you launch the next stage of your life's journey, remember that life is somewhat of a zigzag. So be good to yourself, and don't expect your current trajectory to necessarily be a straight line. For most people, it isn't. Instead, build your life portfolio with a variety of experiences, some from work, some from your social and family activities, some from your hobby or leisure time. Together, they will create a mosaic that is uniquely you, a rich profile that you will be able to take places that you might not have originally imagined, where your passion makes a difference and your tenacity will make you proud. In closing, to cite a quote that is painted on the walls of our Pembroke campus from Fred Blackstein, a former Board of Governor from our Pembroke campus, and it goes as follows: be Algonquin proud, make Algonquin proud. And on that note, graduates, congratulations once again, and I wish you the very best success. Miigwech, merci beaucoup, thank you very much.
Thank you, President Brule, for your thoughtful remarks and words of wisdom to the graduates. I am now pleased to call upon our Perth campus valedictorian. Valerie Ryapel is graduating today from the Heritage Carpentry and Joinery program. An exceptional student and leader, she served her classmates as a member of the Students Association's Board of Directors, represented the Perth campus as a student ambassador, and worked tirelessly on behalf of her fellow students. We cannot deny that the past 2 years have been challenging for everyone. Valerie always brought a positive attitude and encouraging voice to the classroom, whether it was having a conversation during an in-person lab or always turning her camera on during Zoom classes. Valerie came to class eager to participate in discussions, challenge ideas, and encourage her classmates to persevere and strive for success. In our programs, we talk glowingly about the strength of community and the networks we create. While the college can claim credit for providing the environment and opportunities, it is the students who build and stoke those relationships. Whether Valerie was working as a peer tutor, helping her classmates succeed and grasp new concepts, having a discussion outside of class about how to complete an upcoming assignment, advocating on behalf of a classmate who could not find the words to approach instructors or administration to raise an issue, or seeking support for an idea that deserved to be heard, she was demonstrating the effort, commitment, hard work, and leadership, which are foundational for creating community and effective, lasting networks. Over the past 2 years, Valerie has demonstrated her commitment to her studies, her classmates, the Perth campus, and the college. She is a worthy recipient of this award, and it is my pleasure to present Valerie Ryapel, your Perth campus valedictorian for 2022.
Good evening, everyone. Here we are. Have you ever wondered what the reason is or the series of events are that led you to become one of the graduates of 2022 here in Perth today? For many of you, this has always been your dream. Perhaps you have fond memories of building something or doing something with someone close to you when you were young, like your dad or your grandpa, or maybe it was a relative. For others, this may not have been part of the original plan for your life, and somehow you are here. When I ask myself that question, I can't help but think of my parents, but especially my mom. Sorry, Dad. My parents were born in the Netherlands and came to Canada with their families in the early 50s. My mom had a grade 8 education and did not know the language. I blame her terrible spelling on that. But wow, could she read? You couldn't get her attention if you tried when she was into a good book. Some of my earliest memories of her are when she was building something. At that time, it was something made out of fabric. She could make just about anything she put her mind to. She sewed my dad's 2-piece suits, stylish for the day, in brown plaid polyester. I was decked out in mix and match gold Orange and green, also polyester. She made all of our clothes. I never minded, that's just the way it was. She always had a knack for problem solving. A solution was quickly determined with a result soon to follow. In the 60s, when Canada came out with their new flag, every institution in the country ordered one for a special flag-raising event. Because of a shortage, the school where my dad was principal was unable to get one. Upon hearing the dilemma, my mom put her finely tuned problem-solving skills into action. She created the Maple Leaf banner and earned herself the title of Canada's Betsy Ross in the local paper. Though my mom was a woman of few words, it wasn't hard to see that she had vision, passion, and determination. When I was a young girl, we traveled regularly as a family to visit relatives in a nearby town. Along this route, there was an old abandoned house. As we passed by it, someone in the car always made the comment that it was Mom's dream house. I didn't understand it then, but I believe this is where my love for heritage buildings sprouted roots. Some years later, we moved to the big city, Ottawa, where we settled into, you guessed it, an old house that needed lots of repair. She had an incredible natural ability to envision the potential and the end result. Not long after that house was renovated and cozy, we moved on to the next project. If raising 6 children and home renovation wasn't enough, her passion for learning took her back to school in the late 70s, where she attended Algonquin College's Woodruff campus to become a healthcare aide. The time for my parents came for them to buy their dream property up the valleyway near Calabogie. She finally got her abandoned house, bat droppings and all. With determination and perseverance, she set out with her crew in hand, my dad, siblings, and I, to accomplish her new vision. I know why I am here today. She may be gone, but she continues to inspire me daily. I also understand why my siblings are either builders or teachers. While discussing with one brother about this program as a future option for me, he simply stated, "Don't wait, just do it." So I did. Words can't fully tell you how much my life has been enriched by being here in Perth for the last 2 years. The instructors are not only skilled, but are truly committed to our success. Even though we all came from different walks of life, we were able to connect and help each other. We became a great team. Campus, staff, and support staff, along with the Students Association, worked hard to create a safe and enjoyable place to learn. Top-notch facilities, equipment, and programs helped challenge us to be the best we could be. We overcame COVID restrictions that were challenging, like mandatory vaccination, masking, and social distancing. We made the best of Zoom, and we were fortunate to enjoy lab sessions with small class sizes. Thanks, Jim, for keeping us laughing during those long brain-zapping Zoom days. Debarking and hewing logs by hand kept us pretty warm on those cold -30 winter days. Our hard work paid off when 28 unique logs with half dovetail corners came together like a giant puzzle. Having that piping hot coffee ready for us at break times was truly amazing, Lee. Break time in the Commons was a great time to chat, catch up, talk tools, share tips, or simply encourage each other. The highlight for many of us was the timber frame projects. We devoted the better part of our second year to their completion. The collaboration and spirit of teamwork was impressive. During our last days together, we gathered for a new-fashioned barn-raising event that included us, a Zoom boom, and a lot of hard hats. Bittersweet emotion was felt by all at the end of the day as we stood proud for our final group photo. I stand here today very proud and thankful to be part of this incredible team and all of our accomplishments. We, as the graduating class of 2022, would like to thank Algonquin College, staff, faculty, and the Students Association for being part of our grand adventure here in Perth. We also like to thank our family and friends for their unending love and support. Fellow graduates, cherish the friendships built and the time we spent together. Go out from here with confidence that you have whatever it takes that you have what it takes to do anything you put your mind to. Follow your dreams, reach high, and let your passion be an inspiration to many. Congratulations on your graduation. Thank you.
Thank you, Valerie. We now move to the part of the ceremony where we recognize our graduates. I would like to call upon Dean Hahn to come to the podium and introduce the graduates of the Perth campus. Dean Hahn?
Thank you, Chris. I'm pleased to be here on behalf of the faculty and staff of the Algonquin College Perth campus. We're very proud of our graduates and feel privileged to have been a part of their successful learning journeys. At this time, on behalf of Algonquin College, I would like to acknowledge the commitment and successes of the Perth campus graduates and would ask you, please rise as you are able to be presented for graduation. Mr. President, each of these graduates has dedicated themselves to successfully completing the requirements of their program. These individuals are ready to make their mark in their chosen career, and it is with great pleasure and honor that I recommend them for graduation. Thank you, graduates.
Thank you, Dean Hahn. I will ask President Brulé to step forward and be ready to receive the graduates. Graduates, listen up, important message. As you walk across the stage, it's a very exciting evening. Please be careful as you walk down the stairs. They're a little steep and a little shaky, and you're going to be nervous. Grab the railing. Thank you. Oh, and please be seated. That was his line.
That's right.
Guests of the graduates, may I ask that you please hold your applause until all credentials have been presented. However, a well-placed hoot or holler, it's not going to hurt anybody. I would now ask Sean Barr, Academic Chair of the Perth campus, to come forward and begin the presentation of the graduates.
Good evening. Business Agriculture, Blair Burnett. Raylene DeJong, Honors. Raylene is this year's recipient of the Business Agriculture Leadership in Agriculture Award, presented by Granville Mutual Insurance. Raylene is also this year's co-recipient of the Business Agriculture Business Plan Award, presented by beanscars.ca in Carlton Place.
Sorry, folks, just one other quick announcement, a little housekeeping. In recognition that we are still in the midst of an ongoing global pandemic, the President would ask to please not shake hands as folks come across the stage, but he will instead put his hand over his heart and give a nod of respect and appreciation to the graduates. Thank you.
Thanks, Chris. Shayna Dixon. Liam Dykstra, Honors. Liam. Caleb Code. Caleb is this year's co-recipient of the Business Agriculture Business Plan Award, presented by beanscars.ca in Carlton Place. Alexa Prinzen. Fabienne Puenter. Caitlin Stewart, honors. Haley Jo Teplat, honors. Brady Wittenberg, honors. Business Agriculture Co-op, Andrew Shore. Early Childhood Education, Alexa Ferguson, honors. Proud Mama Tara Lee out there in the crowd. Taylor Gemmel, honors. Taylor is this year's recipient of the Award of Excellence in Field Placement. Jessica Jodouin. Jaswinder Kaur. Sukhman Preet Kaur, honors. Tyler Lee. Magdalena Lusingu, honors, virtual. Serena Morin Russell, honors. Suyen So, honors, virtual. Lyle Shearer, honors. Kate Todd. Unjin Yang, honors, virtual. Heritage Carpentry and Joinery. Daniel Borg. Matt Corrigan. Fiona Drieger. Frederick Garceau. Frederick is this year's recipient of the Award of Dedication to the Carpentry Trade, presented by Perth Home Hardware Building Centre. Stephen Gilby, honors. Dylan Goyette. Cody Hogue. Timothy Kroll. Paul Lumsden, virtual, honors. Paul is this year's recipient of the Dedication to the Field of Preservation in Canada Award, presented by Commonwealth Historic Resource Management. Esme Medland, virtual. Kendra Parks. Jeffrey Perry, honors. Jeffrey is this year's co-recipient of the Outstanding Achievement in Joinery Skills presented by Lee Valley. Christopher Plume. Valerie Riopel, honors. Police Foundations, Stephanie Kuhn, honors. Gavin Dennison, honors. David Finches. Daisy Surson. William Sherman, honors, virtual. Alexandra Teal. This is where things get a little dicey for the collar guy right here. Regulatory Affairs Sciences. Sopranek Bettini. Ramandeep Kaur, virtual. Jinsha Makrukad. Jignesh Kumar Parmar. Rohan Patel, honors. Swati Reddy Punyala. Ramya Rajendran, honors, virtual. Anna Rose Satish, virtual. Deepan Upadhyay. Asmaban Vahara. Introduction to Canadian Healthcare Studies, and my favorite name so far, Isha. Lovepreet Kaur. Manjot Kaur. Swapanjeet Kaur. Devani Kurana, virtual. Vidya Manatugladevil Vijayan, honors, virtual. Param Riyar. Thomas Sabi, honors, virtual. Vishal Saini, honors. Nimardeep Sandhu, honors. Apsana Segal, virtual. Nishita Sharma. Shina. Krishna Soni. May I please ask the graduates of the Perth campus to please rise. The Algonquin Perth graduates, class of 2022.
Thank you, graduates. Please be seated. Not yet, Claude. Mr. President, I ask that you please remain standing as we invite you to present our college and campus-wide awards for this evening. Convocation is also the occasion to present special awards to students who have excelled in their academic careers. Our program awards were presented moments ago to our graduates, but now we would like to present the remaining campus awards. Beginning with the Robert C. Gillett Leadership Award, this award is presented to a graduating student in a post-secondary or graduate certificate program who demonstrates exemplary volunteer leadership, which contributes to the overall Algonquin College student experience. I'd invite this year's recipient, Alexa Prenzen, graduate of the Business Agriculture program, forward to receive your award. Congratulations, Alexa. Our next award, the Algonquin College Perth Campus Annual Award for Excellence, is presented to the graduate of the Perth campus who has maintained a high level of academic achievement and has made an outstanding contribution to supporting school activities and influencing the quality of life at the campus. I would like to invite Dean Hahn forward to join President Brulé in presenting this year's Perth Campus Annual Award of Excellence to Raylene DeJong, graduate of the Business Agriculture program. Congratulations, Raylene. And now, the Perth Campus Indomitable Spirit Award. This award is presented to a graduate of a post-secondary program who has made a significant contribution to campus and/or program activities while overcoming significant challenges. This year's recipient is Jessica Joadoin, graduate of our Early Childhood Education program. Congratulations, Jessica. Finally, the Perth Campus Leadership Award. This award is presented each year to a graduate of a post-secondary program who has demonstrated leadership with both student and campus initiatives, has contributed to the local community, and who has a grade point average of at least 3.0. The Perth Campus Leadership Award recipient for 2022 is Valerie Riopel. Congratulations, Valerie. Thank you, and congratulations, graduates. We have come to the end of our convocation ceremony. There are really very many people within the college who work hard to plan and coordinate the ceremony, and they are far too numerous to name one at a time, but I would like us to take a moment and thank them for their efforts. Thank you all. It has been a pleasure to celebrate with you today, and it is also my pleasure to welcome you, our graduates, as our newest members of the Algonquin Alumni Association. Now, how about you stand one more time so that we can all recognize you as alumni. Please, rise. Okay, thank you. Please be seated. Do please be sure to send us your success stories and stay connected through the Algonquin Alumni website. We do enjoy very much hearing of your progress through your careers. And as we come to the end of our program, we invite all our graduates and their families and friends to gather and continue our celebration in the foyer. There you will find several areas where you can take pictures. Please remember to leave your academic gowns with our teams before you leave. Many thanks to you, our graduates, and to you, their families and friends, for joining us today and making this ceremony a happy occasion for all of us. Congratulations and best wishes. Families and friends, I ask you to please stand as you are able and remain standing until the end of the recession of the stage party, the faculty, and the graduates. Thank you.